When you get injured, the first question everyone asks is, how long will this take? And the honest answer is, it depends. It depends on which stage of recovery you are currently in, which stage you are moving into, and how well you manage the transitions between them. Because recovery isn't a straight line from pain to being healed. It happens in stages. Each stage has a different process happening in the body, different goal, and different mistakes that can either speed things up or set you back completely. After years in practice, the biggest reason I see people struggle to recover isn't bad treatment. It's this: they don't understand what stage they are in or what they should be doing in that stage. So today I'm going to walk you through every stage. By the end, you will be able to work out where you are in your recovery and know exactly what you should be doing next. This stage starts the moment you get injured. It usually lasts about 3 to 7 days, depending on how serious the injury is. What's happening in your body is when the inflammation is at its highest. Your body is clearing out damaged cells, increasing blood flow to the area, starting the healing process. That's why you see swelling, heat, redness, and pain. These aren't bad signs. They are actually signs your body is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. So the goal of this stage is to protect the injured tissue from too much load. This is where the PEACE principles come in. P stands for protections, avoid movements that cause strong pain. Elevations, raise the injured area where possible. Avoid anti-inflammatories, too much icing on NSAIDs can slow healing. Compression helps manage swelling. Education, understanding what's happening reduces fears and bad decisions. The common mistake that happens is doing nothing at all. A lot of people completely stop moving because it hurts, but it's quite opposite. Gentle, pain-free movement actually helps recovery. It keeps blood flowing, prevents stiffness and scar tissue sticking, keeps your muscle and nerves switched on. Even in stage 1, movement is still beneficial, just the right kind of movement. Now the inflammation starts to settle down. Your body moves into a rebuilding phase. The body is actively creating new tissues, like muscle and tendons use different cells. They build a basic collagen structure like scaffolding. But this tissue is weak, disorganized, not ready for heavy load. The goal of this stage is to start loading the tissue again, gradually. This helps strengthen the new tissue, improve how the fibers are organized, prevent the rest of the body from getting weaker. At current stage, you move from protections to gradual control loading. Start with isometric exercises, which your muscle can work, but the joint doesn't sustain too much load. Then slowly progress with isotonic exercises. With control movement, we load. And many people will be asking how much pain is okay. So the normal guide that we use is traffic light system. So if you got 3 to 4 out of 10 pain, that's acceptable during exercises. If it's more than 5, try to reduce the load. And then make sure you check the next day. If it feels worse than yesterday morning, it means you did too much. Also, the common mistake is going back to normal too soon. People think, I feel better, so I must be healed. But that's not true. Pain has reduced because inflammation has gone down, not because the tissue is fully strong enough. At this stage, the tissue is still fragile, the structure is still immature. Full loading too early means you're putting yourself high risk of re-injury. This is longer stage and the one most people don't fully complete. What's happening is the weak collagen gets replaced with stronger, more organized, more functional tissue. At the same time, your nervous system reconnects, movement patterns improve, your strength builds back up again. The goal of this stage is to build back to full strength and beyond. What will help you in this stage is a progressive rehab plan. For example, we progress a runner from walking to brisk walking, to jogging and to run. And it is important to understand it is difficult to use time to judge recovery, such as it's been 6 weeks, I should be fine. As the speed of recovery depends on individual. What we tend to do when you're about to reach that next stage will be asking or testing, can you do this movement under this load without pain or issues? And that's how we evaluate your recovery. Some people might ask, when should I stop rehab when pain goes away? This is a big one. Just because it feels better, you can move normally, does not mean the tissue is fully healed. At this stage, pain often disappears early, but the tissue is still adapting. Stopping here leaves you functionally alright, but structurally weak. And that could be the reason injuries come back. So I always recommend my patient to stop for a few weeks and return to see how it feels and get back to it. So some serious injuries can take 3 to 12 months to fully remodel. The work becomes lighter over time, but if they gradually introduce load or challenges, they might notice themselves return to sport stronger and better, sometimes breaking their PB. And here's the truth, recovery is not about feeling better, it's about building strong, fully healed tissue. If you remember anything from this video, remember this. Understand which stage you are in, respect how your body heals, don't rush for progress,